And you can do it without writing anything down. You can remember everything. You can prevent yourself from being in the weeds. Once you've accomplished that kind of rhythm, I honestly feel you can do anything.
Sandra Bullock isn't just a Hollywood icon. She's a powerhouse who has conquered the industry while living a life of absolute luxury. From breathtaking mansions in Beverly Hills to secluded estates with jaw-dropping ocean views, her real estate portfolio is as glamorous as her career. But beyond the red carpets and flashing cameras, how does she really live? What hidden luxuries fill her private world? How has she built an empire that keeps her at the top? Let's take an exclusive look inside Sandra Bullock's lavish lifestyle. Sandra Bullock's luxurious life. Sandra Bullock has long been one of Hollywood's most successful and admired actresses. Known for her incredible talent and timeless beauty, she has built a career that has earned her numerous prestigious awards, including an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards, and multiple honors from film critics. In 2010, Time magazine recognized her as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Her journey to stardom took off in 1994 with the blockbuster film Speed.
I've heard relationships based on intense experiences never work.
Which raked in a staggering $350 million at the box office. From that point on, her career skyrocketed, securing her status as one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood. She earned a remarkable $20 million for The Blind Side, a film that solidified her as a top-tier star. However, perhaps one of her most lucrative deals came with Gravity, where profit-sharing agreements and back-end deals pushed her earnings to over $70 million. Today, Sandra Bullock's estimated net worth stands at an astonishing $250 million, placing her among the wealthiest and most respected figures in the entertainment industry. Her life is a seamless blend of talent, relentless dedication, and well-earned luxury. Beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, Sandra Bullock has made smart and strategic investments in real estate. She owns an impressive portfolio of stunning properties across the United States, each serving as a luxurious retreat or a savvy financial asset. In Malibu, California, she owns not just 1, but 2 spectacular beachfront homes. In 2020, she purchased a cozy yet elegant 1,300-square-foot beachfront house for $5.3 million. With breathtaking ocean views and a peaceful atmosphere, it serves as the perfect seaside sanctuary. Her second Malibu property, acquired in 2018 for $8.5 million, is a striking 3,700-square-foot stilt house featuring floor-to-ceiling glass windows, expansive outdoor decks, and lavish interiors. In Beverly Hills, she added a mid-century modern bungalow to her collection in 2021 for $2.1 million. This unique 2,800-square-foot home boasts vibrant interiors, a lagoon-shaped pool, and 3 beautifully designed bedrooms. Its stylish and artistic charm makes it a standout in her impressive portfolio. One of her most breathtaking acquisitions was a 1.6-acre estate on Tybee Island, Georgia, which she purchased in 2001. Nestled in a preserved forest with private beach access, the property included a main house and a guest house, both designed with a luxurious yet relaxed bohemian style. The estate came complete with a private dock and a serene pool, creating the ultimate getaway. She later sold the property in separate deals for a combined total of over $4 million. Beyond these homes, Sandra is reported to own more than 17 properties, including a stunning Victorian Gothic mansion in New Orleans and 2 high-end condos in the prestigious Sierra Towers building in Hollywood. Her real estate investments reflect not just her wealth, but also her eye for elegance, comfort, and timeless architecture. Just like her homes, Sandra Bullock's taste in cars is the perfect blend of luxury, practicality, and bold indulgence. Her collection isn't just about flashy sports cars, it reflects her personality, balancing sophistication with everyday usability. One of her go-to vehicles is the Audi A6, a refined and stylish luxury sedan known for its smooth ride, cutting-edge technology, and spacious interior. With a price tag of around $60,000, it offers understated elegance and high performance, making it ideal for both work and leisure. For long road trips or when she needs extra space, she turns to the Mercedes-Benz GL 550, a high-end luxury SUV priced at approximately $90,000. This powerful yet comfortable vehicle offers state-of-the-art features and impressive off-road capabilities, perfectly complementing her adventurous yet refined lifestyle. No luxury car collection is complete without a Land Rover, and Sandra owns one valued at around $100,000. Known for its rugged durability combined with sleek design, the Land Rover embodies both strength and sophistication, making it a perfect match for her dynamic life. When she craves speed and excitement, she opts for the Audi R8, a stunning sports car with a roaring 610 horsepower engine and a price tag of $140,000. This sleek machine delivers an exhilarating driving experience, blending power with elegance in a way that perfectly suits her love for adventure and luxury. So, what's the mystery behind her beauty? Let's take a closer look. Beauty secrets and fascinating facts about Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock is often admired for her timeless beauty.
You're incredible.
My heart is still racing.
And warm, approachable nature. Beyond the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, she is known for her kindness and deep commitment to helping others. Over the years, she has donated generously to major humanitarian efforts, including $1 million to the American Red Cross after the September 11th attacks, another $1 million to assist victims of the 2004 Asian tsunami, and the same amount to Doctors Without Borders following the devastating Haiti earthquake in 2010. Her generosity reflects her genuine concern for those in need, proving that she is not just a talented actress, but also a compassionate human being. Despite her youthful glow, Sandra doesn't rely on complex beauty treatments. Her secret is simplicity and consistency. She dedicates only 8 minutes a day to skincare, focusing on basic yet effective steps: cleansing and moisturizing. One of her most unusual beauty tricks is using hemorrhoid cream to reduce under-eye puffiness and fine lines, an old Hollywood secret that she swears by. Along with this, she emphasizes the importance of sunscreen, staying hydrated, and using high-quality yet minimal skincare products. Her philosophy proves that beauty isn't about expensive treatments, but about persistence and smart choices. Sandra's approach to fitness is just as practical and effective. She keeps her workouts fun and varied by mixing kickboxing, Pilates, weight training, cycling, and even dancing. By constantly changing her routine, she ensures her entire body stays strong and energized while keeping exercise from becoming boring. Her diet follows the 80-20 rule, eating healthy, nutrient-rich foods like lean proteins, fresh vegetables, and whole foods most of the time, while allowing herself one day a week to indulge in her favorite treats without guilt. What makes Sandra truly inspiring is her balanced and natural approach to self-care. She doesn't chase trends or spend hours on elaborate beauty routines. Instead, she embraces habits that fit her lifestyle, showing that true beauty comes from consistency, balance, and confidence. Whether it's her straightforward skincare routine, her dynamic fitness regimen, or her mindful eating habits, Sandra's approach is easy to follow and refreshingly down-to-earth. With a perfect mix of talent, generosity, and grace, she continues to be a role model both on and off the screen. Sandra Bullock is more than just one of Hollywood's biggest stars. She's a person full of quirks, fun habits, and interesting stories that make her even more relatable.
Hi. Hi. We are the cast of Ocean's 8, and we are going to play a game.
Behind her striking looks and confident on-screen presence lies a playful, down-to-earth personality. Few people know that as a child, Sandra had a mischievous side.
But at home, she's best known as Mom. I can't believe that your kids...
She once admitted that during her younger years, she had moments of frustration with her little sister, Ghassini, and even entertained thoughts of getting rid of her. Like many siblings, they had their share of fights, but as they grew older, their bond strengthened. Today, Ghassina runs Sandra's production company, a testament to their deep trust and love for each other. Though she found immense success in acting, Sandra's first love was actually music. In her early years, she dreamed of making it in the music industry, believing that acting might be a stepping stone to that world.
Hi. Ooh, sorry I wasn't awake when you guys got up.
Grandma said we had to let you sleep.
While she ultimately became one of the most beloved actresses in Hollywood, her passion for music remains an important part of her life. Sandra also has a major sweet tooth, with one particular weakness: chocolate ice cream. She once joked, "Chocolate ice cream is like a drug. I can't quit it. And honestly, I don't even want to try." Her love for the treat is so strong that she's been known to trade almost anything just to get her hands on it. Another fun fact about Sandra is her unique gift-giving habit. To herself, if she finds something she likes, she buys it, wraps it up, ties a bow around it, and then gives it to herself as a present. This charming tradition is a reflection of her self-love, independence, and ability to create happiness for herself. In her Texas home, Sandra holds on to a very special childhood keepsake, a painting she made when she was just 4 years old, titled "The Elephant and the Fire." While it might look simple, it carries deep sentimental value for her, reminding her of her early years and creative spirit. One of Sandra's most treasured memories isn't a lavish Hollywood party or a grand celebration, but something far simpler. She recalls a birthday where she and a close friend stopped by a store, bought a huge pile of candy, and ate it all in the car. That small, joyful moment remains one of her favorite memories, proving that sometimes the simplest experiences bring the most happiness. Even her childhood toys hold sentimental value. She still keeps her very first toy, a clown doll with popping eyes and a faded tobacco-like color. While it may not look glamorous, to Sandra it's a cherished reminder of her past and a symbol of her creative, nostalgic nature. Among all the photos she owns, there is one she treasures the most, a picture of her and her mother from when she was just 2 years old. In the photo, her mother is wearing a bikini and sunglasses, looking effortlessly strong and elegant. For Sandra, that image represents everything she admires about her mother: her beauty, confidence, and grace. Sandra Bullock is admired by millions for her beauty, talent, and success. But behind the glamour of Hollywood, she has faced heartbreak and struggles that few people know about. Despite her fame and fortune, her journey through love and family has been filled with unexpected challenges and life-changing lessons. Let's explore further and uncover these challenges. Bullock's marriage scandal. At 41, Sandra married Jesse James, an auto garage owner, on July 16, 2005. Jesse had been married twice before, including to adult film actress Janine Lindemulder, and had a daughter. Meanwhile, Sandra entered the marriage with no previous experience as a wife or mother. She had always believed that marriage was something sacred, saying, "For me, marriage is a very special thing. I only want to do it once, so I want to do it right." She had waited for the right person and thought she had found that in Jesse. For a while, things seemed perfect. In March 2010, Sandra reached a major milestone in her career, winning her first Oscar.
And Sandra Bullock also made history. She's the first ever to win the Best Actress Oscar for The Blind Side,
for her unforgettable performance in The Blind Side. On stage, she gave an emotional speech, thanking Jesse for his support. The couple appeared deeply in love, posing happily for photos at the Oscars after party. But just days after this triumph, everything fell apart. A magazine published an interview with a woman who claimed she had been having an affair with Jesse while Sandra was away filming The Blind Side in Atlanta. Soon, more women stepped forward, revealing similar allegations of infidelity. Sandra, who had always held marriage in such high regard, was devastated. Reports surfaced that Jesse had been unfaithful with multiple women, including model Michelle McGee. As the scandal spread, Sandra withdrew from public appearances. She canceled all her scheduled promotional events for The Blind Side in Europe, with her representatives citing unforeseen personal reasons. On March 18, 2010, Jesse released a public apology, admitting he was solely to blame. Most of the allegations are untrue and unfounded, but I will not discuss these private matters further. The only one to blame for this situation is me. I hope Sandra can find it in her heart to forgive me for the pain and embarrassment I have caused her. Despite his attempts to seek help by checking into a rehabilitation center, Sandra made the difficult decision to end their marriage. In April 2010, she filed for divorce, and by June 28th of that year, it was finalized, citing irreconcilable differences. Jesse later admitted in an interview that his ego, loneliness, and trust issues had led him to make terrible mistakes, ultimately destroying his marriage. But from heartbreak came transformation. In a rare interview, Sandra reflected on the painful experience, saying, "It's when you stop searching that you find everything you ever wanted. My life took an unpleasant turn, but I believe it had to happen for me to truly understand what family means." She explained that sometimes letting go allows the universe to bring something even greater than what we had imagined. Before their split, Sandra and Jesse had secretly begun the process of adopting a baby boy named Louis. After their divorce, she decided to continue as a single mother, finalizing the adoption. Years later, in 2015, she expanded her family once again by adopting a daughter. Becoming a mother changed her world. She once shared, "Like every mom, when I'm away, I miss my kids terribly, and when I'm home, they drive me crazy. But I love them with all my heart. I feel lucky to watch them grow every day." Sandra's resilience didn't stop there. On her 60th birthday, she was surrounded by an outpouring of love from family and friends.
So, Ellen, for all the joy you bring to others, I hope you're going to take some time and give that to yourself today of all days. That's my birthday wish for you, my O Magazine cover girl. Hey, it's your birthday.
But behind the celebrations, she was privately enduring one of the most painful losses of her life, the death of her longtime partner, photographer Brian Randall, in 2023. Sandra and Brian's love story began in 2015 when he was hired to photograph her son's birthday party. Their connection was instant, and soon after they went public with their relationship, attending the premiere of Our Brand is Crisis together. From that moment on, Brian became an essential part of Sandra's life. She once described him as the love of my life. Though they never officially married, reports say the couple exchanged vows in an intimate, private ceremony in December 2017. They didn't need legal documents to prove their love. They lived as a true family, bound by deep affection and mutual respect. Sandra embraced not only Brian but also his daughter, and together they raised 3 children. Sandra spoke fondly of Brian's role as a father, calling him an amazing role model and the kind of father I could only hope for. She admired his dedication and the way he led by example. Despite their deep bond, life had a cruel twist in store. Brian was diagnosed with ALS, a devastating illness. In the years leading up to his passing, Sandra had already made the surprising decision to step away from Hollywood.
Okay, no playing at recess. I don't want you running around. Okay, just promise.
Ma'am, you're holding up the line.
Promise.
In an interview, she shared, "I'm taking time to be a mom. I love movies about love and family, but right now my focus is on my own family. Maybe when my kids are older, I'll return to acting." She devoted herself entirely to caring for Brian and raising her children. After Brian's death, Sandra found comfort in the love and support of her close friends. Actress Jennifer Aniston later revealed, "Sandra is doing okay. Her kids are amazing, and her friends have been by her side throughout everything." However, Sandra Bullock's life has been filled with extraordinary highs and heartbreaking lows. But what were the origins of her humble beginnings? Let's find out. Sandra Bullock's early life. Sandra Annette Bullock was born on July 26, 1964, in Arlington, Virginia. Her mother, Helga Bullock, was a talented German opera singer, while her father, John W. Bullock, had a military background and worked as a part-time vocal coach. Though John was born in Alabama, his family roots traced back to Germany. Sandra's parents first met and got married in Nuremberg, Germany, and because of her mother's frequent European tours, Sandra spent a significant part of her early years there. During these times, she often stayed with her Aunt Crystal and cousin Suzanne. Even as a child, Sandra had a strong love for the arts. She took ballet lessons, learned to play the piano at just 8 years old, and was active in gymnastics and cheerleading during high school. But her artistic journey didn't stop there. She also sang in a children's choir that performed in her mother's opera productions. This early exposure to music would later help shape her acting career, even landing her a role in the 1993 film The Thing Called Love, where she wrote and performed the song Heaven Knocking on My Door. As she entered her teenage years, Sandra's family moved back to Washington, D.C. Determined to follow her passion, she went on to study acting at East Carolina University. While still in college, she started performing on stage, further honing her craft. Then, in 1987, with nothing but determination and a dream, she moved to New York City to pursue acting full-time. To support herself, she took on various odd jobs, working as a bartender and waitress, while constantly auditioning for roles. Though she had striking beauty, a graceful presence, and undeniable talent, success didn't come easily. For 6 years, she played small roles in television and films, working tirelessly to get noticed. But finally, in 1993, her persistence paid off. She made a lasting impression with her performances in Demolition Man and wrestling Ernest Hemingway, setting the stage for what would be a meteoric rise in Hollywood. The breakthrough moment came in 1994, when Sandra landed the role of Annie Porter in the action-packed blockbuster Speed. Playing a woman who transforms from an ordinary passenger to a fearless heroine on a runaway bus, she won over audiences worldwide. Her undeniable chemistry with co-star Keanu Reeves added to the film's massive success, and it ended up grossing over $350 million globally, an incredible return on its modest $30 million budget. To this day, Speed remains one of the most iconic action films ever made. Sandra continued to captivate audiences with her performances, proving she could shine in any genre. In 2000, she delivered another unforgettable role in Miss Congeniality, playing an undercover FBI agent who transforms from tough and tomboyish to graceful and glamorous. The film was a massive hit, earning over $200 million worldwide and securing 2 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical. Throughout the late 90s and early 2000s, Sandra cemented herself as a leading lady in Hollywood. She starred in beloved romantic comedies like Forces of Nature, 1999, 2 Weeks' Notice, 2002, and Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, 2002. Her relatable charm and effortless comedic timing made her a fan favorite, earning her the nickname America's Sweetheart. During a time when female-led films were becoming more popular, Sandra's warmth and authenticity made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Then, in 2010, Sandra reached the pinnacle of her career with The Blind Side. Her portrayal of Lee Ann Twohy, a compassionate woman who takes in a homeless teenager and helps him build a future, was one of the most powerful performances of her career. The film grossed over $309 million worldwide. Despite having a modest $29 million budget, Sandra was the sole face of the film's promotional posters, a testament to her star power. Her outstanding performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress. During her Oscar acceptance speech, Sandra, ever humble and charming, joked, "Did I really earn this? Or have I just made you all wait too long?" She then sincerely thanked everyone who had helped her along the way, acknowledging that this was a once-in-a-lifetime moment. Interestingly, that same year, Sandra also won a Razzie Award for Worst Actress for her role in All About Steve. This put her in a rare group of actors, alongside legends like Halle Berry and Faye Dunaway, who have won both an Oscar and a Razzie in the same year. Rather than being upset, Sandra accepted the Razzie with humor and grace, proving once again why audiences loved her. However, 2010 was also a year of personal challenges. Shortly after her Oscar triumph, her 5-year marriage to Jesse James came to an end following revelations of his infidelity. But Sandra, ever resilient, focused on what mattered most: family. She adopted her son, Louis, embracing motherhood wholeheartedly. A close friend shared, "Sandra has faced challenges, but she always finds a way to rise above. Louis is the greatest gift in her life." From a young girl performing in her mother's choir to becoming one of Hollywood's highest-paid actresses, Sandra Bullock's journey is a powerful story of perseverance, talent, and grace. Her life, filled with both soaring triumphs and difficult setbacks, serves as an inspiration to dreamers everywhere. What do you think about Sandra Bullock's luxurious lifestyle? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe.